All right, good evening, everybody. I hope everybody's having a good evening. I'm Karen Nichols, part of the Digital Teaching and Learning team, and welcome to our second version of our Parent Connect series. We are going to talk tonight a little bit about the Seesaw Family App. This is a iPad session that we're doing this evening, and if you have a kindergartner, pre-K using an iPad, your child is probably using Seesaw to get their instruction and to get information from their teacher. The parent app that we have that I'm going to talk to you about tonight is the way that you actually communicate with the teacher. So hopefully this is some new software that we're trying out tonight, so I'm hoping that you're actually able to see the iPad, to see what I'm doing, and how to access the parent app and what you can do with that. So on your child's device, you will see this app to my screen, so you can see it. This is the Seesaw Class app. And this is what the teacher uses to post information to the students. So when your child logs in to do their work, they're going to log in to the Seesaw Class app. And you'll see that they have, with the students learning at home, I'm certain most of you have probably seen this before, you'll see their journal, their classes work, everything that they're doing there. If they have any messages from their teacher, those are in there. But again, this is the class app is actually teacher to student communication. That's what it is intended for. So we're going to talk about how you can actually be involved in a little bit different way than going into your child's app. And like I said, I'm using a little bit different software tonight, so hopefully this is clear for you. And so using the family app, it does a couple of things. One is it allows you can also sign up to 10 different people onto the family app and comment on your student's work. So if grandma, grandpa, aunt, uncle, someone that's special in your child's life, you want to add them into the family app also. Not necessarily the communication piece with the teacher, but you can add where they can see what the student posts on Seesaw, and they also can leave encouragement and comments for the students. And that is just so exciting for a kid audience. It's not just I'm turning in this work and my teacher sees it and she leaves a comment, but mom, dad, grandma, grandpa, whoever can also go on and encourage a child on Seesaw using the family app. Also, the great thing about the family app is if you have more than one child that is on Seesaw, you can see all of your children in one place. And so I'm just going to quickly just kind of pop into my Seesaw app before I talk about how you actually are going to get that and show you. So if I have two children on Seesaw in the family app, I can see here's one child's work, or I can go back and I can see my second child's work. Go back and forth out of the app. So that is a convenience for parents to be able to place. Okay, let me scroll on up a little bit here. Okay. And this is a great way, if you are on this app, this is a great way to receive messages from the teacher. Also, our administrators are now trained on using Seesaw, so you might actually get messages from the principal. School-wide messages will come across this app for you as well. And these messages that you send straight to the teacher, no one else in the class can see it, no other students or parents. It is one-to-one messaging between you and the teacher. And then you can do a couple of ways to send the message. You can actually you can type a message, you can send a picture, you can do all of those different ways to communicate with the teacher and to make comments for your child too. You can use all the tools that are available within Seesaw. Okay, so how do you get this great app? Well, you have to contact your school. There's no real other way around that except you have to get a code from the teacher. You can get that they can send that home to you, and I'm going to give you some information at the end of this presentation to show you how to request that. But they'll either get a text with a link or an email with a link that will invite you to join your child's class with the family app, or you may get a paper copy sent home to you from the school that has a code that you scan, and that will invite you to the classroom. So those are the two different ways. And then push this family app out. It's really not necessarily intended. It looks almost just like the class app, except it says family on it. We normally don't put this on our school devices because the school device is really for the child to do their work on. And you would put this app maybe on your phone, or you don't even have to have the app. You can go to app.seesaw.me and get to the family portion, sign in as a family member on a computer. You don't even have to have the app. But I probably will make it available so that we can get our families signed up on, so that we can get this rolling. But generally, this is an app that you would put on a personal device. It's not something that you would use on your child's device. It's more for you to communicate. Okay. So like I said, you might get a printed invitation that would look something like this, that would have a QR code. And then you would go onto the app that way. You would scan in and it would let you do that. Now let me show you quickly how you get in to the family app once you have that. Now I'm already logged out so that you can see what that looks like. So let me sign out of this app. And let me put in my password and I should be able to go. My internet is running just a little bit slow this evening, so I apologize for that. I'm going to give that a few seconds and talk while you see that notification. So do I want this app to push things out to me? If I don't, I can say no thanks, or I can say notify me. I'm going to go ahead and just say no thanks for this one because these are not real children. These are my fake children. But that's basically how easy it is to get into the family app. Once you have the code or the scan from the teacher, you can actually just go right on in. So it's pretty easy. Now again, like I said, you can, if your teacher has your cell phone number or an email, they can send you a link to do this, or they can send it by paper so that you can scan it. Okay, and then I'm going to skip on down to my next bit of text here because I know my pictures are pretty blurry. Apologize for that. Again, like we said, the students are going to use the class app. Family members are going to use. Okay, now I'm going to talk a little bit about the functions of what you can do in Seesaw. So you can see I have the picture here of the different buttons, and I'm actually going to show you these on the app so you can see what you can do. So I'm logged in to my children's account. I have both of my kids connected because remember you only need one family app for all of your kids. So I can go here to their journals. Okay. Again, like I said, my internet tonight is really dragging, so I apologize for that. So have my kids here, and